Freedom is coming tomorrow. Get ready, mama, prepare for your freedom. Freedom is coming.
Only chance Kenyans have to change this country because we are
Wajackoya the fifth, very nice.
Underestimating the power of the unknown. My God who works with me knows the answers, and I'm the next president of this country.
always done what I've promised. For the last 62 years I've lived in this world. Whenever I promise you something, I'll do.
Youth washaamua kuwa Wajackoya the fifth. Mimi nishaamua Wajackoya the fifth, okay? 2022, this feature will be...
has Wajackoya endorsed presidential candidate, Right Honorable Raila Odinga? Yeah.
You know, I'm in a land of opposition. I've opened up a lot of Facebook accounts on me.
Yes.
Twitter accounts on me. And Jemo has already written to the Twitter to verify the account, which is now verified. He has also written to Facebook and other social media. The things that I've said, which I'll accept and I'll stand by them, I have acknowledged all my colleagues. I've acknowledged Ruto when I was in Eldoret, the good side of it. I also asked the government to leave Ruto alone, especially when it comes to his final rallies. I've asked the government why they should be closing out Ruto from major areas like Buhungu Stadium and the stadiums in Nairobi, which was genuine from my heart. And when I said that, there's many people said I was Ruto's project. Now when I went to Nyanza in Bondo and a club in Kisumu, I praised Raila. And I will still praise Raila. And I will praise him right now. I actually thanked Raila for what he has done for this country. I told the people that some of us enjoy this freedom because this man has sacrificed. And I was trying to tell them that I'm the kind of leader who will acknowledge what somebody else has done. I then also put a rider by telling Raila that when it comes to governance, he was actually, one of the reasons why he left the debate was that he did not want to sit with Ruto because Ruto was corrupt. And also Ruto did not want to go into the issues of governance. But then I was also asking Raila in that club when I was, that how comes you are talking of, you have denied going to the debate with Ruto because of governance, yet in ODM we have a lot of issues. There are people who have run for elections, people who have prepared, and then you just tell these people to step aside and you give your cronies certificates to run. That in itself is nepotism, that itself is corruption. And I told this to Raila in Bondo. Now, when I said all these things, what does Raila's cronies do in the media? They pick up something and they feed the non-existing Wajackoya on Twitter. Wajackoya now endorses. And of course, you know who runs NTV. It's Raila's relative. And I'm not going to go into details on that because that would not be necessary.
Yes.
NTV comes up and says, Wajackoya endorses Raila. But did they verify information with me? At least, the while you're asking me questions. Had they asked me before Twittering, they would have seen something. But now, I don't know what they're going to say because I'm asking my supporters to come up in large numbers. Now, my other opponents group takes that, and of course I know I have moles in my group. I've been looking at them, but I can't chase them away. Now they come up, oh, you are endorsing Raila, I will endorse Ruto. It's their own democratic principle, and that's a non-issue as far as I'm concerned. What I know is that I am on the ballot.
You are on the ballot.
Kenyans should vote in big numbers. Whoever feels that wants to go to Kenya Kwanza from my team or go to Raila's team, the door is wide open. After all, in 2012, when I went home and I found my mother wearing Musalia Mudavadi's t-shirt, yet I was also running, I was like, So I said, Mom, you're serving me with food, but what is this t-shirt you're wearing? Then she was like, me, I gave birth to you, but I'm supporting Musalia Mudavadi. Then, as if that was not enough, I went to my home before my dad passed recently, and my father was telling me, my son, you are in my home. Here is Raila's own, because of his father. So don't bring politics. Now you see my late father supporting Raila, and my mother supporting Mudavadi. What else? So similarly in my group, if people think that they can go to Kenya Kwanza, let them go. But what I know is that the people who make decisions in Roots Party are the National Executive Council. Some of these people making noise, they're not even on National Executive Council. And unless the National Executive Council sits down and approves, there's nothing I can do. So we are going to the elections. After the elections, if we win, we shall become, but we shall also need Raila and Ruto on board, because we need to talk to them to harmonize peace in this country. We need each other.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
So it is good. You've made the clarity that you are still on the race and you've not really endorsed.
Definitely.
This was a misinformation on social media,
Yes.
as it is.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay.
You see, the kind of politics are brought in this country are unconventional politics, not conventional. You can see that during my campaigns, and if you follow me, you'll find out that whenever I reach in a place, like I was in Embu, Meru, and today I'm going to Nanyuki, tomorrow I'll be in Tarakaniti, as soon as I stop, I call all aspirants in the area. Who is UDA, who is Azimio, who is independent, who is Jubilee? Come, the podium is here, we are all Kenyan. I also told the government to leave Ruto alone, because Ruto is a Kenyan, and in which case, he should be given the right to go any other place like some of us. Nothing happened. Was I not talking good? To them, I was not talking good. The Azimio people took that and said, and when I reached Bondo, I repeated what I said the first time I went to Kisumu. You know, Kisumu is a tough area to manage. Even the other day, the deputy president was stoned there, the first time. I was in a place whereby you can be killed anytime, because those people know nothing other than Raila Odinga. So my advisors were advising me, say like this, and say like that.
Thank
The
you.
first one, I said it to escape stones.
All right.
The second one, I said it because what I stood for was the truth.
All right. So
what is wrong with
it was for your own survival.
Yeah, but the second one, I meant it. Because Raila has done good.
Okay.
Ruto has also done good.
Thank you. Thank you. What would be your final message for Kenyans?
Come out in large numbers and vote, and please don't go into violence. I've had millions of people throughout the country coming to my rallies, and no stone has been thrown at me. People have not fought, no police records. So if I've done something very peacefully, please come and vote out peacefully. But vote for me, because you know your destiny is guaranteed. Thank you.
That will be your...
I'm appealing to the whole nation to ignore opinion polls and vote for me on that day. Vote for this man. You have your destiny changed once and for good. The young people and the old people alike, you are all Kenyans. My opponents, both Ruto, Raila, and Maure. I love you all. I don't hate you and never speak ill of you. Politics is politics. Let's work as a group. Let's not go into violence. And tonight, I will be at Moran Club in Nanyuki to pass my message. Tomorrow, I'm finishing with Tarakaniti. Normally, I don't tell people where I'm going. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Calling it the Wajackoya effect.
Kidogo nasikia 1 million Wajackoya, 2 million.
Hey, he must be the most genius I've ever seen in my life.
Kwenye comment hapo na nataka comment Wajackoya the 5th. Kwenye comment section, just give me Wajackoya